Hey, Intuitive Soul Tribe. Mel, Intuitive Soul Coach here, excited to bring to you today's collective reading where we dive into the energy of what, who, and when. What are you focused on manifesting at this time? So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome collective. Today we are looking at what you are manifesting, and it looks like there are big opportunities coming in here for you. So we'll take a look and see what they are, who they are, and when this could be showing up in your world. So what else do we have here, please? We have the Eight of Wands, definitely travel, communication showing up here. Some of you may be expecting an email. Maybe you're hoping for that text or that phone call. I feel like you're working on moving forward in 2024. I mean, who's not? Nobody wants to be stuck back in 2023, right? So we're just going to pull out a few different scenarios here for you and see what is coming in. All right, who, what, and when. Starting off here, you do have the Four of Cups, so you're searching out new opportunities. Now, of course, this can be anything in your world. The Four of Cups could be coming out of a state of depression for some of you. Maybe you felt like you were frustrated in your current position, maybe a little bit of boredom. So you may be asking yourself, when is this funk going to kind of remove itself from my life, or when am I going to get out of this funk that I've been stuck in? Maybe even some emotional situation that you've had to go through in the past. Time is part of it, is what I'm hearing, but a lot of you are manifesting this new opportunity to open your heart up to new love. This could be new career. This is something that is heartfelt. It is a cup energy here as well. And some of you may have gone through this specifically the last 4 months. So maybe even since that September, October eclipse season, there could have been a lot going on within that heart center. But there's opportunities coming in here for you to feel more abundant, to feel more pessimistic, to feel more inspired. And we're going to take a look and clarify. Now, for some of you as well, I am getting part of this new opportunity is to bring in more inspiring people, because we all know that Debbie Downer, we all know that one person in our lives, whether they're still physically present or not, that sometimes had a negative outlook on life. So some of you could also be meeting new people that have a more optimistic mindset. This could be, I'm even getting Hierophant energy. It could be High Priestess. It could be a coach, a healer, a therapist, a mentor, a good trusted friend. So let's take a look at the timing here. When is it going to manifest for you? When are you going to get out of this little funk? We have King of Wands energy quickly. Wands is the fastest moving energy. This is about you. You decide. You have the power. This is about stepping into your courage. You see here that there is a lion. There's Leo energy in the background. So that Leo energy as well can be between now and August, you're being asked to fully embrace your gifts. This is about you taking charge of your own destiny. This is about you feeling passionate and goal-oriented and successful. Some of you, this is the energy of what we were just talking about, a spiritual influencer or a motivational speaker, or some of you being able to shift your mindset from, again, glass half empty to glass hopefully mostly full. So there's definitely an opportunity for improvement coming in here for you. And for those of you that hold a lot of fire energy in your chart, you may see this as soon as the next fire season. But typically Wands is quick. So I feel like there could be a turnaround when it comes to improving your health, your well-being, your heart, as quickly as right here, right now, with making that decision and continuing to make a choice each and every day. I mean, of course, some of these things You may be thinking, Melissa, it doesn't happen that quick, right? But I do feel that you're planting the seeds and there could be helpful people who want to kind of help you get out of this funk, right? But I am getting Aries season. So March, April could be significant. This can be Leo season as well. So June, July, or excuse me, July, August. And then we also see Sagittarian season. So possibly December could have been a little bit of a challenging month for some of you when it comes to feeling like you've missed out on opportunities or maybe even felt a little bit low on energy, depressed, but you're getting back up there. I mean, the king, he's someone who he's very action oriented. So if you want this new opportunity, Spirit is saying, jump that timeline right here, right now towards your goals. Okay. Very beautiful energy here. I also sense that some of you, this may have to do with studies. You can see that it looks like he's in a study, this Four of Cups. He has some knowledge that whether he has done the research on or not, there's something that lives within him, I feel emotionally, and you have some sort of experience or wisdom to share with others. That could be part of a new opportunity that is blessing you in 2024, asking you to teach what you've learned or to help others heal because you yourself have gone through a situation. So if you're asking, when should I start a course, or when should I launch this project, or when can I open my heart up and, meet new love? I mean, this is quick energy here for you as well. So King of Wands, big boss, big energy. I love it. It's also about adaptability. They're bringing that in because you can barely see, but there is a chameleon or a lizard there, excuse me, on the t-shirt of this King of Wands. So there is something here about adaptation or changing up your environment as well. So it could be joining a new group, getting out of your comfort zone. It can be not being afraid to launch because you'll fit in where you are meant to be is what I see here for you. All right, let's take a look. What else is coming in? What are you manifesting or whom? Three of Wands. This is the card of achievement. It's the card of, a return on your investment, finally being able to see that your ships are coming in, right? But it's interesting because, again, you see someone in a study and they have the books behind them, they have the chalkboard behind them, but they also have, I almost thought it was a cone at first, like a cautionary cone. So some of you, even though it's not a cone, I think it could be the hat. It's like it may feel like a little bit of a whirlwind because threes are about advancement. And in order to advance, there is choices that you've made with the Two of Wands, right? Planning and choices, but now you move into more of that action phase. So even if things seem to feel a little bit chaotic, it's like planning for a trip, right? The Three of Wands is finally the day of the trip or the day of a big event, and it can feel a little bit chaotic, making sure that all those bags are packed and you don't have any last minute things you're forgetting, and then, getting on the plane. But I ultimately feel like there is some sort of destination. For some of you, this could be travel. The Three of Wands could be moving forward with an actual move, okay? If you're maybe questioning or contemplating a change of scenery, I feel like that is a positive time, but I still feel like things are up in the air here on this card where there's progress, but it's like he's waiting for the phone to ring. Everything feels like it's in shambles in a way, but he's waiting for that time to hit maybe 3 p.m. and school's out, right? So it almost feels like there's a tad bit of a waiting period, but let's take a look. Whatever you're wanting to move forward on, and I'm getting here with this Three of Wands, it could be school, it could be travel. I mean, Wands energy is about career. It can be about our projects, our passions, our creativity. So something may have felt like it was in shambles or it felt very chaotic. Let's see when you're going to move forward in any area that's felt a little bit overwhelming. What do we have for the collective? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this may have to do with your work. And I feel like there is work literally that is being put into something here. And maybe that's part of a little bit of the chaos because there's a lot to pack, a lot to be done yet in the midst of things. Now we are also in an 8 year. 2024 breaks down to 8. And that can be the card or the energy of strength, materialism, power, control. So I do feel here that there is going to be a little bit of a waiting period for you. Pentacles can sometimes be this, it is the slowest suit, but it can be years. But I feel like starting today is important. Okay. I also get something with cleaning up a desk space, rearranging, reorganizing. You could be, I'm getting out with the old, in with the new. So maybe you're cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your vehicle. There's something with changing or shifting up the energy as well. And if you're thinking about that online class, that course, that job change, I do feel that 8 could be a significant month for you as well. This could be August. But I also see that something you're thinking about now, right? Something you finally move forward on. Because 3s, especially the 3 of Wands, can be hitting that first level of accomplishment where the 3s, the 6s, and 9s are about the achievements. And you've only begun something here where it's still going to be a yearly process of growth. Okay, so maybe you've recently started a business or, a spiritual hobby of yours. This could take years until maybe you finally get to that point of I can leave my corporate job, or I'm able to finally save up enough money to buy my dream home, or something of that nature. But I feel like your work is required here. And with this 8 of Pentacles collective, this is about you loving what you're doing. So loving that you are hitting these achievements and making sure you're celebrating the wins along the way, celebrating the success. Of course, it's important to keep your eye on the prize, but I see here consistency is a big part of moving forward. So staying consistent, because sometimes we get really excited, especially around, January, and we start to set intentions and new goals and resolutions. And then, a lot of people get disappointed because they fall to the wayside sooner rather than later. And Spirit is saying there's some sort of consistency here that's required. And maybe that's why it may be taking a little bit longer. So if you don't like the sounds of that, it's important to maybe find a little bit more discipline, self-discipline here to make something come in sooner rather than later. All right, let's take a look here at what you're calling in. This could be a person. It could be a job. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is stability. This is big boss vibes, right? The King of Pentacles could also be a financial advisor, property expert in real estate. It could be a business owner, someone who, or at least someone who definitely has say when it comes to their career. They may even work a lot, I'm getting, for some of you, but the plus side, or what we want to manifest that's of abundance, is he's holding the coin. He's done the work here. So for those of you that are on the beginning stages of something, especially in career, maybe the 3 of Wands is for you, but for those of you who've been working on or towards your finances, your stability, this is something that you don't get to overnight, but it is showing up here. So if you're looking for love, a lot of you are attracting someone who has their finances in order. This could be someone who has worked their way up, right? They may be a mature, a wise, masculine, divine masculine energy here. It doesn't mean that it has to be male, but they may carry or hold a lot of masculine traits or energy. But the King of Pentacles here is very generous. He's worked his way to the top. He's very disciplined. We are just talking about that here. And this person is, working on building his growth, his long-term stability. This is earth energy as well. So for a lot of you, you're either attracting this King of Pentacles, or this is who yourself are becoming. Right? Beautiful. So King of Pentacles is having it well made in the financial and material world, because it can be about material gains. It can be about prosperity, but also about health. For those of you who are manifesting better health for yourself, there's a sense of self-discipline, right? Not eating those sugary donuts, not reaching for that morning caffeine boost, right? Whatever this is for you, you have the discipline to get to where you want to be. Maybe it's about saving for something. Therefore, you have to cut back on something you typically buy or spend your money on. This can be your time and your energy. There could be a little bit of, balance going on here as well. But ultimately, he's holding that big old coin. And I feel like there is a sense of achievement here for you. So this could be a home. It could be health. It could be a new job. Beautiful energy. Let's take a look at when. When is this coming in here for the collective? Whoa, Ace of Cups. Could be within 1 month. 1 month for some of you. This is big. For some of you, it absolutely is love. Could be around even the next... Between when you're watching this, these are timeless readings. So whenever you're watching this, there's going to be some sort of stability coming into your life within the next month. So really beautiful energy here. And it's a gift of love. It's because you haven't given up on yourself even. This is you filling your own cup. Beautiful energy. So in the next month, if you're looking for some sort of a job change, pay increase, this could be a home. Maybe thinking about putting it on the market. There's something rolling in the next month for you. So get ready, collective. All right. For those of you that are waiting on communication, you're waiting to receive that text message, or you want to hear from maybe a loved one who you haven't been in contact with, or maybe you're waiting for that email or that bank statement to come through, or whatever it may be, because this can be news of travel. It can be communication, but it's quick moving energy typically. But I also feel because it's what you're manifesting, it's not as quick as you would like, right? So let's take a look here and see what messages or, what's coming in or when. All right, when is this coming in here? I want to clarify first a little bit more about what this is, and then we'll take a look at timing. Spirit, can you please clarify the 8 of Wands? 4 of Wands. Okay, beautiful. 4 of Wands, look at that. It's almost like a portal, right? Timeline jump. Portal to some sort of achievement. 11-11 energy. This can be a major celebration, a milestone. It can be a party. Some of you, there could be an invitation, okay? An invitation to an interview, invitation to a wedding. Someone could actually be wanting your hand at marriage. You may want to communicate with someone because this could be a soulmate for some of you, possibly even twin flame. This also is the energy here with the 4. It's very passionate. For those of you that are wanting a little bit of maybe some sexy time here, that could be what you're manifesting here. But the 4 of Wands is about honoring each other. It's about ceremonies, awards, new homes. It could be communal energy as well. So being part of a team, being part of a new company, a new organization, or an event that maybe the family or friends are hosting. So let's take a look at when this could happen. Some of you already know is what I just heard. You may already know that you're holding a 50th reunion, or there's an anniversary that you're celebrating here, or someone around you is. But let's take a look at when this is showing up for our intuitive soul tribe. When's this showing up here for the collective? What do we have? It's almost, I feel like this could be months out for some of you. I am getting the month of March. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow, look at that. You have the Lovers. Gemini energy. So guess what month this could be showing up for you? Gemini energy is May. It's June, but I feel like there could be a kickoff in March. Okay, so it's almost like in the ether, energetically, you're connecting maybe to a person, or you may be preparing for something that could show up around Gemini season. So again, May or June. So I definitely feel like there's going to be some movement around celebrations, home, news. I'm also getting passing a test. So if there's a test here, now of course the Lovers is showing up. It doesn't, this is just timing. We're using this deck for timing, and definitely by Gemini season. Beautiful. And if this does have to do with love or sexy time, I mean, you can't get a better card than the Lovers. So beautiful. If you're wanting to attract a soulmate, or some of you are timeline jumping to a new portal, I mean, this is big, big energy coming in. All right. Now we have the 4 of Swords. Some of you want to know about health. health, well-being. When am I going to heal this foot that I've been having an issue with? When am I going to heal depression? When am I going to heal from this chronic migraine? When am I going to heal from this back pain? Whatever it may be for you, we're going to look at the energy centers of the chakras. So of course, please seek medical professional help if need be. See the disclaimer in the description box below. But with the Four of Swords, you also may want to know, when can I just rest? When can I get the opportunity to not feel burnt out or not feel like I'm overworked, pressurized, right? It almost feels like, I mean, some of you probably work with, what are they called? The instant pots, right? Where they're pressurized and whoo, you got to hold the top on. And when it's ready, I mean, I've only used them a couple times. I'm a crock pot girl myself, but you know, the steam comes out. And I feel like for some of you, you felt pressurized, right? With what's going on in your career, in your family, in your responsibilities, in your love life. It's like, I feel that steam kind of being let out now, and you're working on releasing this. And the Four of Swords is about regrouping. It's about catching your breath, taking a break, rejuvenating your body, your mind, your soul, right? And some of you, you may have even been really caught in your mental mindset as well. Maybe it was feeling stuck mentally. Like, how do I get out of this belief system? How do I get out of this block? How can I fully move forward into a new timeline? So let's take a look at what we have coming in here for you. I also get something with sleep apnea, snoring. There could be something with congestion or feeling congestion, teeth as well. Okay, and this has been coming up for a lot of signs lately. I'm getting feet, toes, ankles. Maybe it's taking a load off. It could be even getting a good pedicure, right? So there's a lot coming around rest. When are you going to be able to heal? Let's take a look. I mean, of course, certain things call for certain times of recoveries. I mean, maybe you go to the doctor and they say you're going to be off your feet for 6 to 8 weeks. Maybe there's certain healing that's implemented as we work on chemotherapy, or, there's recovery processes as well. But I feel for those of you that you just have been feeling burnt out or exhausted, you want to know, when are you going to get your strength? When are things going to shift here for you? Let's take a look. What do we have for the Four of Swords when it comes to timing, please? Spirit, what do we have? Because I'm getting they're telling me go three times. So we'll see what this is all about. Okay. Oh, I see why. Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me, for those that feel mentally burnt out or exhausted, for those that have been dealing with a very large health issue. Okay. And then what's the third one here? For those that want to live a more simpler life. Okay, now we have that. There it is, simpler life. You can't get any better than the Temperance, right? That is the card of balance, of simplification. It's angelic energy here. So let's take a look. For those that just feel mental burnout, exhausted, just tired, what do we have for you? Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is about... Pentacle round, like I said, is the slowest round, but what I'm getting here for you is it's up to when you want to take care of yourself instead of everyone else. Okay. And sometimes this Queen of Pentacles, she can be very nurturing. She's very resourceful, very abundant, but she also can sometimes put her own needs to the side, right? Sometimes she can even smother with her energy. She can be a helicopter parent, but I feel like it's important that you start connecting with nature. There could be something here with getting out in nature. This could be you connecting more to your higher self. So I think that these actions are going to help you. It's not going to be like it's overnight, right? I wake up tomorrow, I have all the energy in the world. This is a more slow moving energy, but if anyone can do it, the Queen of Pentacles can, because you can see that she sprouted those antennas there at her crown chakra. She's connected to everything around her. So if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling distracted, if you're feeling a little bit crazy, chaotic, you're holding a lot of responsibilities, your antennas are going to fall off, right? You're not going to feel like you're connected to your higher self, connected to nature. So there is an energy here of getting back to your roots, eating healthier, clean eating, spending time. If you can't get outside, bring the outside indoors, right? I'm a huge plant person. My home looks like a jungle. Bring in the plants, right? Bring in animals if you maybe want to get animals, or even fish, right? I have a tortoise, and I feel like it's important that you get back to some sort of roots here and take care of and nurture yourself. That's going to be a big part of you fueling your energy. And there is something here with fuel. Maybe it's something you're drinking that fuels you as well. I feel like there's some sort of like metabolism boost, or foods that boost the metabolism. I keep hearing metabolism for you. Maybe that's something you get checked. There could also be some alternative therapies, plant medicine, maybe some vitamins or greens that could help you feel more revitalized as well. So that's what I have for you. For those that are going through a serious recovery, cancer, it could be rehab from alcoholism. It can be anything that's, not that this isn't important or big, right? But this is something in its own category of its own here. What's the timing for that? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords can be the card of mental restrictions, right? And that is why a lot of times some of those bigger things show up for us, to take a look at what dis-ease is happening in our lives, right? Why did we have that cancer scare? Why did we have that road or that accident, right? Why is this situation happening? How can I look into it a little bit further? And a book that you probably hear me talk about often, Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. She does talk about the metaphysical reasons behind every physical ailment. You may want to look into that, but I feel like you have the power. You can see here that she's gone through a lot. There's been a lot of pain and trauma. It's not like the Fool energy where you don't have any attachments and you're just kind of free to float and choose whatever you want because you're unscathed. No, this person has been through a lot. And you don't have to hold yourself hostage based on your past, shame, humiliation, trauma, things of that nature. So I'm getting here, Eight of Swords is a fast moving energy. So this could even be 8 weeks, 8-week healing recovery process here. Swords is quicker. It's not as fast as the Wands, but it's the second fastest energy. So I feel like there's some sort of recovery or healing from something within the next 8 weeks. Okay. I like this. It's better than 8 years, right? You've already done a lot of the work, but to fully, completely release some of the bondage, this is self-induced, by the way. And some of you are saying, Melissa, I didn't do that to myself, right? But sometimes it's a soul lesson that we don't quite understand when we're going through it, but we certainly can understand at a later time when we're outside, kind of having a more neutral view of the situation. But this can be bondage. It can be, self-sabotage. Eight of Swords can be about us taking off that blindfold and really looking into the mirror and saying, who the hell are we? Now that we've gone through this trauma or this experience or this, break, whatever it may be that's manifested as a disease or dis-ease in the body, how can you live life differently with a new mindset, with a new opportunity here for you to really live freely? This is powerful. 8 weeks. All right. And then we have, for those of you who want to live a more simple life, we do have the Temperance energy, and Temperance is Sagittarian season. It can be about patience, and Sag season is December, right? So I feel like what you do in 2024 is actually going to lead you to being able to maybe retire. Some of you are thinking, well, when can I retire? Maybe you work this year, because 8 years are all about work, right? They're about, power and authority and materialism. Maybe you're working one more year before you decide to kind of allow yourself to live a more simple life. Perhaps there's a new opportunity to build up your employment this year, or to save some money, or whatever it is, get healthier. But I am seeing here by Sagittarian season, December 2024, you may be more equipped to make some choices around living a simpler life. Now, of course, if you don't like what you're hearing here, we have free will. Tarot is not set in stone. This is just based on the timeline that you are currently in. All right, last but not least, the Empress. This could be pregnancy. Some of you want to know, you want to manifest pregnancy. You want to manifest someone who's very nurturing, very abundant. This could be mothering. This could be some sexy time. The Empress, she's very fertile. She is a manifester. Whatever she focuses on, she manifests. So whatever this is for you, I want you just to close your eyes, collective. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice, big, deep breath in from that solar plexus. And I want you to focus on that third eye chakra and open that up. Open that third eye up. And I want you to envision what your manifestations look like for you. What are you working on birthing into this life? Whether it is a new job, whether it's love, healing. It could be a child, it could be family, it could be safety, security. Maybe it's positive health, friendship, soul tribe. Maybe you're wanting to grow and expand in your business and feel financially free, emotionally free. Whatever this is for you, I want you to really encompass that energy of love all around it. Empress, this is big energy here. And maybe this is the hug that you miss from your own mother, or maybe it's what you never received, right? But you are the manifester. If anyone can manifest, I mean, yes, of course you have the magician, but it's this Empress who is, she's that wonderful, beautiful, divine feminine where she has everything she needs and she has all the love around her. You can see that the cats are around her. She has, a garden of plenty. The sun is shining in. Let's take a look at whatever you just envisioned in your mind's eye. Let's take a look at the timing. I would love to hear what that is. Drop it in the comment section below the video. I'll enter you into the free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month. Let's take a look here at what you are manifesting. Maybe you're manifesting an Empress, whether this shows up in the form of love. You could be masculine, wanting to call in your Empress, or maybe this is, maybe you're female and you want to attract that energy that the Empress brings in, receptivity, unconditional love, creativity, right? Let's see, what's the timing here for the Empress? What do we have for Empress when it comes to timing? All right, Four of Cups. Four of Cups, like I said, it doesn't matter what the Four of Cups means. This is new opportunity, by the way, but Four of Cups could be 4 months. Okay, months energy for the cups, 4. So it could also be by the 4th month. So April 2024. I mean, this is pretty good. But you may feel at times, like we talked about, you may want to go back to the 4 of Cups. Some of you, this may resonate with you with what we talked about in the very beginning. When are you going to manifest a new opportunity? This may be what a lot of you were thinking about when we talked about this new opportunity, because you're feeling a little bit bored or unsatisfied, or maybe you don't feel like there's abundance around you. Maybe you want that love, right? The Four of Cups says there's definitely a new opportunity here for you because you see it coming in. And for some of you, I do feel, and that I was picking up on that March energy, but this can be more so April. Of course, these are timeless. So 4 months of when you are watching this, there's going to be some sort of turnaround here, and it looks quite beautiful, quite abundant, and quite loving. You're going to love it. I'm getting creativity here for some of you as well. So it could be creative endeavors. You see some sort of return on your investment, okay? Maybe some of you find out in 4 months that you're pregnant, okay? For others of you, you're definitely being handed. Look at that cup. You're being handed this cup from the universe saying, here is a brand new cup for you. Yes, there's been loss in the past. Yes, there's been situations where you've been rejected or you felt a little bit pessimistic that something was taking so long. But here it is showing up sooner rather than later here. So by that 4-month mark. All right, collective, that is the what, the when. I hope it resonates for you. Please take it as it does. Again, drop your manifestations down below, whether it is a person or a new opportunity or, a job, whatever it is you're focusing your intention on, drop it below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. If you like this reading, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much for tuning in, collective. Lots of love.